Welcome to the Workflow Workshop. This is a quick overview of Chrome browser. So the first thing we want to show you is the top part here with all of these tabs. So all of these tabs are put on this thing that we call at the top called a shelf. Each tab is a website. Okay, so if we wanted to, we can drag this tab around, or if we think that we're going to use this a lot, like our Gmail, when we hover over, we know it's Gmail, we can right click and we can pin it. And if we pin the most popular things like our digital bulletin board, our Gmail, and let's say we use Brightspace a lot. So all three of those things now are pinned. And if I hover, I can see what it is. And when I close Chrome and I open it up again, it'll be right there ready for me to go. All right. The second thing I want to talk about is grouping tabs. So let's say I have here 4 tabs that are my reading sort of tools that I use. I can go ahead and highlight all 4 of them by holding shift, and I click on the tab, and then now I can right click and I can go add tabs to a new group, and that will put it into a new group where I can go ahead and write something like read. And once I have that, if I go ahead and click away from it, I can now click on the word read and it will minimize that tab so that it saves me some space on my shelf. Or I can keep it open, or I can also drag it out so that I have it on a separate window. So it just keeps a lot of the tabs organized, almost like it was a folder. And let's say I'm reading or I'm working in a Google Meet. And if I have a whole group Google Meet here, and then I have a second tab where I have a breakout meeting, I can go ahead and mute one tab by going and clicking right click and then go to mute tab or unmute. Okay, so if I mute site, it means that it's going to be quiet, so then I don't have to have 2 Google Meets running at the same time, or maybe there's background music or sounds from one of them. So at the top here we have a nav bar so that we can go and say we can go forward, we can go backwards, and we can refresh. So something like our digital bulletin board, that might be something that we want to refresh regularly so that we can access the most up-to-date information. This here is called the Omnibox. So the Omnibox is sometimes called the search bar, right? So you can use it as a Google search bar, or you can use it as a place where you put your websites. And the top right here, we have the 3 dots. I love calling this the Timbits. If you click on the Chrome menu, it'll show you new tab, new window, but it'll also hover over here and you can click on bookmarks. And you can show your bookmark bar or you can hide it. But we want to always show our bookmark bar. And we might also want to save certain sites. So if I have my virtual library, I can highlight the URL and I can drag it into my bookmark bar here. Or if I wanted to use a different one, for example, let's say I want to use National Geographic, I can also click on the star and then I can name it. So if I name it something, it'll show up there. If I just leave it blank, then it will just show me the icon for what it is.